Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to SOMA. Ordinarily, with my 2 to 3 days of one game and then alternating, we would be doing Hop today, but I figured this game can't have more than an hour left, so we should probably just finish it before we have to wait at least 5 days to finish it just for one episode. Or two, or whatever. Nah, I would make it one regardless. Waiting for cargo! Attach. Cargo attached. Configuration failed? Doesn't sound good. Can I still beep the boop? It would appear that not all is well. Sequence halted. Unable to equalize pressure. So we're just gonna get crushed to death? I see. Pipes! I can't drown. I am a robot. So it's safe to assume that this thing's waterproof, right? It'd be dumb if it wasn't. How would it get up through the... Yeah, it has to be. We're shooting it through a gun, and it still has to go up through the ocean. That's really cool. I enjoy this trolley thing. Do I have to press any more buttons here? We're good? It already launched. Also, I was informed I have choices. I'm sure we'll make the best decision, as always. Lots of junk. Can I just go there straight in a tube? That sounds a lot safer than other stuff. I want to catch up with it. We're going together. Just like Robot Friend, except you're kind of not a robot, really. Oh, that's right, you can't climb over it. It's going too fast! Don't leave! Friend! Wow, this thing's really just hauling. Simon's feeble robot legs, they can't keep up. Why you gotta do me like that? Okay.
What the hell is wrong with this place?
It's nothing to worry about. Just the warden flexing his muscles.
The warden? You mean WoW?
Well, down here he has many names. Warden, the Alpha.
Like in Site Alpha? I thought that was made up.
Made up. Then someone should really fire Johann Ross. Tell him there's no reason to walk these tunnels anymore.
This section is gonna collapse.
You should try spending some time in the abyss, sweetheart. You know when shit's for real.
Catherine, move up. Come with me. Oh, okay.
Hey, wait for me!
Careful with the arc.
Take it easy, it's not going to... Oh, for a moment I thought it was going to collapse.
I don't remember hearing his voice before. Wait, Catherine and them did have the arc here, then why was it... They wouldn't have taken it to Phi to Tau, they went to Tau first. Also, how do I get through all this junk? Whoa, okay. It's always when I'm not ready for it. I do appreciate his ability to actually speak words. Tiny cave I would never crawl through, probably full of spiders. Oh, especially with stuff caving in around here. I mean, I guess this would be safer because of like how small it is, so it would be less likely to actually cave in. But still, man, that's too much. I don't know why there's like... Oh, wait, it's because of the blue stuff. And partially red stuff. Is that like a little shrimpy krill thing? Animals that don't want us dead. Awesome. We have found friends. Because anything in this world that doesn't want us dead is a friend. You know, it kind of confuses me. How they could think that Site Alpha wasn't real? I mean, why would they have started at Epsilon or whatever it was? Like, why was Site Alpha so top secret that it was a myth or a legend? Like, I would think more people would know about it. Site Alpha. I don't have to hit the button. It seems they don't want us dead. This pleases me. Hey, more of the robot suit things. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do anything in there. Stealth mode. Always safe. Because who needs doors, am I right? I don't have to hit any of these keypads. This has been broken forever. How many moons has it been since there's been power in here? It's so, like, it looks like time stopped in here, you know? Just because of where they're floating. Would that happen at this depth? Why is this floating like this? I mean, this is like we're in space or something, but if we were in space, I don't understand how it could have stopped moving, because I don't think it's possible. Like, any amount of movement at all. Hehe. Would, you know, keep on going forever. CS Black. So, where's the crew? Did the WoW happen to reanimate some people? As I was about to say, this looks like just straight up alien.
Just tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the news from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither. But they didn't.
Yep, it's Ross.
They put it inside the cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
What the hell is that?
Heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
You want me to put my arm in that? Alright.
Come on. Do it.
Alright, so I thought about it for a moment. I don't know if this is time, so I'm not unpausing it until. But whenever we get to Phi and we launch this thing, Simon's not going to be able to put himself inside, just like he wasn't able to put himself in the other one. So this Simon's probably going to die too. And we're just going to launch something out into space. So with even Simon gone, who's left? Like, oh no, the WoW's out of control and it's doing evil things. Like, we pulled the plug on the last human. There's nothing left for it to really wrong. Honestly, it just seems like spite at this point. Killing the WoW. And if you want to think about it, because, like, the arc is only going to last, like, what? They said a couple thousand years or something? That's not even a long-term thing. I feel like more of what they're doing is trying to live on by leaving something to prove that they existed And at that point, I kind of feel like the WoW is pretty much equivalent to the Ark. Because who knows how long it can keep running down here. The existence of the WoW is proof that these people lived. And it kind of seems like Ross is just really upset because he got turned into a monster. But aside from his undying hatred, Simon's gonna die. Again. For the third time. And there's not gonna be any reason for anyone to do anything wrong down here. I mean, at least they'll keep bringing back the robot friends. I mean, yeah, it's kind of messed up that there's lots of, like, comatose vegetable people, but they're pretty much already gone anyway. If they don't wake up, I mean, the last human's gone. I don't see a reason for me to stick my hand in death. It'll probably eat it. So with that being said, there's a door right there. We're just gonna book it.
Can't let the world continue producing. You can't leave.
Watch me. I outran all the other... Oh.
If you don't finish this, I'll make you.
Oh. I was gonna say, you're teleporting, but you disappear, so are you really even there to begin with?
Don't!
You have to do this, Simon. This is bigger than both of us.
What is this, like a Shrek moment? I win! See? Now even Ross is gone. Oh, man. Of course this tunnel would be just big enough. I'm sorry, I know that was, he just died, but something about that was just silly to me. To the cave. Oh, that's right. Ross actually hurt me, didn't he? The jerk. Well, I mean, he got eaten by the big worm thing. Joke's on him. Didn't he have, like, telekinesis and teleporting powers? I feel like he should have survived that. Back in cover. There better not be spiders. I mean, I don't have a fear of spiders in particular, I just think they're gross. Unless we have ants, because then I let them live, because they eat the ants. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe. Well, it does appear to be having some problems. I mean, it ripped right through the floor there, but now it's just like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But it's not, actually. Okay, actually, it might. No? Dude, get wrecked. It's so dark out here, there's like absolutely no light, and yet these things... Wait, wouldn't these things not be accustomed to light then? Oh no, wait, they're affected by gel stuff, so they're probably like super powered. But I'm like, everything that's down in the abyss can't handle light because it's never exposed to it. They weren't like developed to do that. They should all be like blind. Like, at least severely wounded, injured-ish. I kind of need a place to hide. I don't think this is it. We're almost there. Rocks. Nope. You know, I thought the big underwater creature would be, like, really scary. But... kind of looks like a Zelda boss, but smaller. It just went through the rocks. It can clip through the environment. It cheated! I should have just run when I saw it was using cheat codes. Am I supposed to be mashing buttons or something? Oh, it threw me down over here. I take it was just telling me to hide better. Okay, we're just gonna run. Button, 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 button. I hit it, yes? A little bit faster than slow, please.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
I completely forgot about that. Nah, it has to be. How would we go back and get it? Diving room. Locked? At this stage of the game? They're still hiding things from me. What, is this place, like, completely untouched? I need a Healy thing.
Catherine, can you hear me?
I hear you. This is Phi. What happened to Tab?
A lot, actually. But we're back on schedule now.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kinda lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Wait a minute. Catherine can't be transferred either. Maybe Simon is... Well, yeah, I mean, they're both gonna die eventually, because this place is gonna run out of power, but...
Alright. Phi is up and running.
At least Simon won't be alone, like he would be at that other place. He can just talk to Catherine Bot forever.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with
Okay.
the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
Twist ending. The space gun never existed to begin with. How great would it be to make it all the way here and then just die from falling down a ladder? And then Catherine's stuck in the computer forever,
This feels
right?
like the longest day of my life.
Right next to
Has
the
it just
Ark.
been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
Joy.
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Hey! Sight beyond sight. Energy pal.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
Not bad. Energy pal, you never cease to fail me. Nah, I'm just kidding. You power my life. So there was blood in there, but no bodies.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
Do not operate machinery without safeguards. Oh, am I supposed to move this? I gotcha. That's the reason why this place area was, like, not useful.
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Oh, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We needed to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oh, God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What are you... Oh. You mean Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
Well, I didn't think about that before, so it might have been a legitimate concern that it might not make it up into space. I still think it's a better idea than keeping it down here, I guess. Yeah, we're not running into any more humans, so then she really was the last one. And, oh no, wait, this is where it goes to launch. Man, she got it in
How
here?
did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
No, they hit you with a wrench over the head until you died. It's not an accident. We can
How
all
did they
take
kill
solace.
me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
I'm glad they died. Whichever one was that did the wrenching. Terrible, terrible person.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one, someone you never go back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Hey, I mean, it's not like
Here
she
it
has
is.
any other
We got
options.
the Ark back.
Good job, Simon. Take it to the assembly space and load the bullet.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Okay, so not a couple thousand, multiple thousands. I mean, I guess a couple is multiple, but you know what I mean. I forgot. The whole reason we were playing this game. It was to shoot missiles into space. Would they be rockets? One of them's fire and forget, and the other one's not. One last time. Yeah. I forgot my visibility was impaired when I took damage. I just really wanted to jump down that ladder one time. Beep boop boop boop. Sorry about that. I'm impulsive.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
You know, this was actually a big one. I maybe shouldn't have... Like, not only did I didn't even walk off it. I jumped down there. That probably would have broken my legs. That Simon's a
Now what?
robot.
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then... kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean... it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Wait, she actually can transfer him? What about her, then? She can't be transferred like that, can she? Her first scan is probably already in there.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel. Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was kind of wondering how that was. I thought they said it was like 26 miles long. But for it to be 26 miles long, even at the bottom of the ocean... Because you gotta think, we're like 4,000 meters down. It would have to be at like a 20 to 30 degree angle, and to get stuff into space, it's supposed to be a 45 degree angle. Unless something goes terribly wrong. Don't I actually think this is gonna take a full hour? Oh wait, there could be lots of exposition-y dialogue stuff.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Oh wait, I should explore other things around here, shouldn't I? That just puts me straight into the gun. There's so many places that I could not go. Hey, is that where it came out? Yep, that's the missile. And then this is just the gun?
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
Or a mechanical god.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Every time Simon sits in one of these, bad things happens. One last puzzle. Oh, I have to hold it. Hard mode activated. Oh, is he gonna do this by itself? No, you're gonna put it in sideways. You're putting it in wrong. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
That's suspicious. Neither of us are really getting on that thing, are we? I can't turn around. Oh, I was like, I need to hit the yellow button. What does
What
the
are you
red
waiting
button
for?
Just bracing myself. Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth than that.
I knew it. We're not going to get
10
uploaded.
seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4, 3,
Come on, load! Yes! Fuck yeah, we made it! Woo! I'm still here. I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot. I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
That's right. He said there was only like... They said there was only like 20 years worth of power left. I guess he could always go back to Tau. Though the Leviathan might get... Wait, no, if the power broke, how would he get outside? He wouldn't be able to open the door. This did seem pretty obvious, though. Like, if the first Simon couldn't be copied, I really didn't think the second Simon would be able to. Because she even said that's not how it works. I mean, it's neat that he successfully got copied. But even she said that the reason that they're doing this is to leave something behind that represents the hundreds of thousands of years of humanity or whatever. Which is why I also feel like the WoW also counts. Because, I mean, I'd say the odds of someone else bumping into that, the Ark in space, are about as good as someone else finding them at the bottom of the ocean. That seems pretty equivalent to me considering how big the universe is. Or maybe it's not about them finding it, but still. Lasting impressions, I'd say they weigh about the same. I mean, honestly, I figured she would give Simon a quick death. Like, they would just drain him like the other one. But... I mean, to that extent, like, leaving the WoW alive would be bad. No, wait, the WoW actually wanted him alive. Because the WoW wanted to preserve humans, like, just like it made Ross alive. If he wasn't going to be a threat to him, I don't think the WoW would actually bother him. He's just going to be really lonely. Either way, so I mean, I guess that didn't matter too much. Really? We just ended up in a cave? Oh my god, did the...
Is this... Did it work?
Oh my god, that's super messed up if it didn't actually... Oh no, wait, there's plants. And it's just all pixely because it's not perfectly loaded. Either that or my graphical settings aren't up high enough. I was gonna say, though, if it loaded him into a barren wasteland, that would be truly messed up. You know what? Since Simon was transferred here and he just said that it worked, he probably thinks and will think forever that he was properly transferred and that there isn't a Simon waiting to die for decades. Food for thought. Rivers. Profit. I mean, the little blue specks everywhere would bother me, but... eh. Synthetic water. Can I touch it? Yeah. I'm going to the waterfall. Aw, I can't... Aw. You know what? They let me go in the river. That's good enough for me. For the first time, we're in not dirty water. SOMA 2! It's just Simon running around the Ark. It's not a horror game. That'd be awesome. Calibration Survey version 0.3. Welcome. If you're reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. How would you describe your physical condition? I feel invigorated, a better version of myself. How would you describe your mental condition? Feel disconnected, a separation of mind and body. I feel altered, a change in character. I feel lost, I don't exist anymore. Well, you didn't exist the first time. Wait, this is the same survey we took before. But honestly, I feel like my answers would change, because this has happened 3 times already. Like, when the first time we took this, we were still original Simon, so he was like, oh, I feel lost because I don't exist anymore because the original Simon was dead. But then that Simon died and we got a new Simon, but then that Simon died and now we're new Simon. So honestly, at this point, I feel like he'd be desensitized to the point where he'd be like, you know what, I feel pretty normal. Especially since he doesn't know that the second Simon, or third Simon, died. Or is stuck. Or is in the process of dying. I'll give you good reviews. How would you describe your senses? I feel more sensitive and aware to my surroundings. That sounds good. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? I would say that it's pleasant. It doesn't matter that it's fake, because we're not at the bottom of the ocean. Are you troubled by the fact that you are no longer strictly human? I don't really care what form I take, as long as I get to carry on. I don't know. I'd just say we feel fine. You can't really lose any more of yourself than you've already lost, so there's no reason to mourn Robot Simon. How do you perceive your new existence? It's a direct continuation of my previous life. Like a new chapter in my life. It's like being born all over again, a complete do-over. It's something completely different and has nothing to do with my previous self. Still that one. Do you think your new existence will be a life worth living? No, it's too detached from reality. Maybe we can find a new sense of meaning in this world. Yes, but with less meaning. Just as much as my previous life. You know what? Now that might be true. Or no, actually, he has more. He has more meaning than his technical last life. Should I go with yes just as much, or maybe we can find a new sense of meaning? I think we did maybe new sense of meaning last time. I'll stick with this one. Would you rather be removed from the project than accept death? I like that the first answer is no. And also, I think it's kind of late for that at this point. If you say yes, you just get deleted. Your answers have been saved. Thank you for participating, the ARC team. No problem, people. I'm glad I got you all useful information. Oh, wait, you're dead. This place is super tranquil. Sorry if I'm being, like... I don't have the serious atmosphere for this. I feel nonsensical today.
Catherine?
Awesome!
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Pathos 2. Oh, wait, that's right! It's not gonna drift in space forever. It's gonna orbit the Earth. Cool beans. Never mind, it is more likely they'll find the satellite than the WoW. I forgot, they launch it into orbit, and then the thrusters re-stabilize it, or whatever, to go around the Earth. I think? That's what it said, right? It kind of looks like it's just going in one direction, but when you consider how big the Earth is, it could be going straight for quite a while before it actually starts turning. Achievement unlocked. The end. It put it together! On the end loading screen, it was Catherine. That's cool. And in the end, at least we didn't get eaten like Rust did. But that's pretty... Oh, no, wait, are they pulling apart now? Maybe that's just loading screen stuff. Either way, this was actually pretty cool. And in the beginning, oh my god, did I hyped myself up so easily. I was like super terrified when we first started playing this game, but after a few episodes I just kind of broke into it, and then not everything was super terrifying, just like a third of the things. So I still don't know that horror is my genre, but I did actually like the story of this game, though admittedly, I don't like not being able to fight back. Not because I'm like, oh, must destroy, video game means kill, but like... There's so much time I spent hiding. Like, these episodes are a lot longer than they end up being, because I have to sit in one spot and wait for things to pass. So maybe if I'm better and I was like super uber late, I could just be throwing things in every direction at the same time and then ducking into cover and doing all kinds of other stuff, but I'm just like... I feel like half of this game was hiding. And then 45% was exposition. I like the exposition part. I don't know what the other 5% was. The other 5% was Catherine. Because she wasn't always plugged in. But it was cool, because, like... I don't know. I like the way that Ross could actually talk to us and that there was still a human left. It's just like, because there was so little interaction with anyone other than Catherine, whenever someone did come by, you actually got to appreciate it more. But because of the length of this stuff, like, I even forgot about Carl Simpkin until someone reminded me. Like, all of the things that we fought up until now, they were brought back by the WoW, but they weren't perfect. Like Simon. Or Simon 2. Or Third Simon in the Ark. It kind of splits off in two different directions that I want to know more. Like, I want to see how Catherine and Simon do. They probably get married because of all the stuff they've been through, and they still have their memories from where they were at the bottom because of where they were copied. Also, I kind of want to know if that other Catherine ever comes online, and what happened to Simon down there. Like, I know that their deaths are inevitable, but it seems like Catherine got the easy way out there, though. If the computer just, like, flink, and then, like, she's gone, like she said before, how her memory just pops in and pops out, like, she didn't even know that she's gone anymore. But Simon still has to wait until he runs out of power in a couple decades. Or the Leviathan just bursts through the ground and eats him or something. Catherine definitely got the best deal out of all of this. But then again, now that I think about it, Catherine actually died twice as well. Or 3 times. Because Catherine originally got copied and her human form died, just like Simon's. Then she was in that robot that got killed by the WoW thing in the very beginning. When she got put on that computer, we didn't transfer her. Oh no, wait, we did. Yeah, because we took her Cortex thingy thing out. Never mind, she only died twice. Simon's still winning on the death count. Anywho, before I get off track anymore, it was still neat. I don't know if horror games where we'll be hiding is ever gonna stick, but thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.